What's up, everybody? I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw, yeah, and we're back in the world of DC. Flash, yup, the Dastardly death of the Rogues. We're going to be covering this, yeah, the Flash Rogues. I've talked about them numerous times, and now we're going to cover a story with the Flash and them in it. So get ready, because we're going to have a big run around with the Flash and what's going on with the Rogues. Another day in Central City. For Iris, it's another coffee day. She's a reporter and she's been out in the hunt all day. She's been looking for a story, she's been researching, and she needs another pick-me-up. She needs another cup of coffee as the sun comes up in Central City. Beautiful day. And the clerk actually asked her how much she had, but she's had a busy day. She's been investigating different things, and she gets a text message that says, "Behind you." As she looks behind her, she's surprised and stunned at the same time, because there's someone always watching in this town. As the trickster's car smashes through a bike, and the Flash is right behind them. And of course, we know the Flash is Barry Allen, and she smiles. And in her mind, she says, "Go get him, Barry." And this is the Flash, the protector of Central City. He tells him to pull over, but like the trickster, and he's really going to do that. And this is a very interesting thing with the Rogues. They actually do rob banks. They do follow a set of rules. And this is basically the game they play. But the Flash is having none of it today. They're endangering lives. And he has to take them out. One of the trickster's men takes a shot at the Flash, but he's too fast. And he knocks him right out. He knocks him right out, and he's sleeping on the shoulder of the trickster. And the trickster's trying to figure out what to do. He's in deep, deep trouble, because the Flash is having none of this today. As they go off a bridge, they literally fly off the end of a bridge that hasn't been built yet, and the Flash jumps into action. He starts taking the car apart. He starts taking them out. This is how fast the Flash is. The Flash is faster than Superman. I want you to keep that in mind. He literally took that whole car apart and took them out. That's how fast the Flash is. That's how fast his capabilities are, and that's why he's connected with the Speed Force. It's kind of funny how the license plate says Tricksters too. I wonder if they have to pay extra for that at the DMV. Anyways, of course, all the parts go flying everywhere. The steering wheel's about to hit a little boy, and he catches it. The kid looks up, and he sees the hero of Central City. The man, the fastest man alive, the Flash. He asks him if he's alright, but Flash still has something to do. Flash is always running around, and so is Barry Allen. Barry Allen has two lives. One is the Flash, and one is a forensic scientist. So either way, he's bringing justice to Central City. He shows up at the station. He's been on a sabbatical lately. He's actually been in another town. He just got transferred back to Central City, and he's basically just getting the lay of the land. As the boss basically just comes in and kind of gives him the third degree, but not. See, Barry's a very talented scientist, but he has a reputation for being slow. It's funny, the fastest man alive always seems to be late or slow with his work. It's kind of funny. But he's leading him down, kind of explaining everything. They have the highest unsolved murder rate right now in the United States. And that's counting Gotham. But they're also talking about the Rogues. They say the Rogues are cockroaches that need to be taken care of. They're worse than cockroaches. They have all kinds of different guns, powers, and various tricks and schemes. I wouldn't exactly call them cockroaches, but they do have to be dealt with. And now they're going to figure out where they're going to put Barry and what they're going to do. So the boss actually introduces him to the lab, shows him around, and he basically gives him the lowdown on what's going on, because things have changed. People have transferred in and out. And so he introduces him as the Golden Boy, and this just causes trouble. I mean, the minute you introduce someone as the Golden Boy, they have to prove it. And he wants them to be on him to get the job done. Like I said, he turns into work late sometimes. So he's making sure that he's going to get the job done. But anyways, people are running through the park, and there's a light that flashes between the cars. This flash of blue light appears. All you hear is, "I'm sorry." as the people start to panic and wonder what's going on. Wonder who this man is. Is he a threat? And ends up being the Mirror Master. As he falls down to the ground, beaten to death, bleeding, clutching onto that mirror gun. And everyone's wondering what happened. This is a member of the Rogues. Who took care of him? Who disposed of him? Now Barry's kind of getting used to his office. Someone throws a bow tie on, and it's one of his old friends. See, Barry has a lot of friends here, and he's wondering, what happened to different people, what exactly happened to a few of his friends. He's trying to get the lay of the land. And yeah, this is one of his friends right here. He's explaining that, certain people took off. They got tired of the politics in Central City. That's one thing about Central City. There's a lot of police politics. Gotham has a fair amount of dirty police, but this one has a fair amount of politics. And they do get tired of playing the game. His friend goes on to explain that he's going to be retiring soon. He has a boat that's ready for him. And of course, the boss gives him an assignment. Calls him the Golden Boy and tells him to go off and do his job. Now, this is a strange case. He goes through the Mirror Master's body, basically examining everything. And he tells him, that he recently used his gun. Barry is actually very smart when it comes to forensic scientists. I mean, even Batman goes to him from time to time. He uses a pencil to take off his mask. And Barry's a little surprised. He looks up a picture. Now, the first Mirror Master was killed, and the Scottish man did take his place, but this is a new guy completely. So Barry's wondering what's going on. Iris is wondering what's going on too, because she wants the story. Iris at this time is wondering, could someone have something to do with it? She has to ask if it was a Flash, to keep her identity too. But when they had a dinner a long time ago, they agreed that she would never tell anything that Barry told her in confidence. And now she wishes she would have never made that promise, because she could at least post part of the story, but she can't. Now Barry's wondering who this man was and why he's dead. So Barry clicks his ring. And I love how the Flash costume just pops right out of it. Very unique. And of course, the costume flies, and he turns into the Flash, and he starts running through Central City. The Scarlet Speedster is on his way to figure out what's going on, who this Mirror Master is, and more importantly, why does he have his technology, and why is he dead, and who killed him. All of a sudden he stops. He hears something. He runs right to it on top of a building, and then he hears Flash. Surprised and stunned, he looks up, wondering what is going on. This man identifies himself as Commander Cold. They're from the 29th century, and they're here to arrest him for a crime, a murder. But the weird part is, a murder he hasn't committed yet. He sends Iris a text saying that he's going to be a little late. And who are these people? What do they want with him? We'll find out the next time, won't we? And I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah!